Hi, I'm John Capozzi. I have a vast background. Served in the military and then worked in corporate America, worked for the government. I worked for George H.W. Bush for 4 years. But along the way, when I turned 80, I started to forget things. And it bothered me enough that my doctor kept saying, no, you're in your 80s. Memory loss is common to people when they turn 80. Don't worry about it. But I did worry about it because it started to get worse. I realized I couldn't add and subtract anymore. And I was exceptional in math all through my business career. I was actually a financial guy. But when I realized I couldn't add, subtract, multiply, or divide, that really shook me up. And then one day, I was driving to our supermarket in Florida, which is only a couple of blocks away. And I ended up 5 miles away in the Lowe's Home Center parking lot. And I said, wait a minute, there's something really wrong. So I went back to the doctor and he said, okay, we're gonna send you to the Sarasota Memorial Memory Clinic and have you checked out. So I went to that memory clinic, and after 2 hours with 3 different doctors, they determined, Mr. Capozzi, you have early stage dementia. So I then did what I've always done all my life. I started research. I've written 9 books, and people say you're a research freak, and I am. I do a lot of research on a lot of subjects. So I started to research dementia, Alzheimer, etc. And I completed a lot of work on how I can prevent it. I can't prevent it, how I can slow it down, call it that. So I then decided, since I've written 9 books, that I'm gonna take my notes and I'm gonna create another book. So I've created a book which is now called Coping with Early Stage Dementia. It's currently on Amazon. You can actually find it if you go to www.copingwithearlystagedementia.com, all one word. In this book, I've put a whole bunch of tips that I've developed through my research as to how I can slow down. I can't stop it, but I can slow it down enormously and cope with my memory loss. I get things like, I call it being sidetracked. I start out at the kitchen on the stove thinking I need salt. And as I'm heading to the cabinet to get salt, I move over and get something out of the refrigerator. And then I move over and I get something out of the utensil drawer. And I completely forget about the salt. So the book contains many, many stories, solutions of how to prevent and slow down memory loss. It's a perfect book for somebody diagnosed with early stage dementia. It's a perfect book for somebody that's just turning 70, 80, 90 and is experiencing memory loss. It's a perfect book for home care people to assist them with their patients and family members. So if you have an interest or know people who have memory problems, go to Amazon or go to my website and take a look at this book. Read the synopsis, read the jacket quotes, but before you do anything, check with your doctor. Make sure your doctor is in sync with what's in this book. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this helps you.